Good afternoon. My name is Yamamoto, and I am a professor at the National Institute of Japanese Literature in Tokyo. Before I begin, let me thank you for giving me an opportunity during last year's short session to introduce to you one of the large-scale projects currently underway at my institution. Also, I would like to thank all those involved in affording me this opportunity, especially Setsuko Noguchi. Today, I would like to talk about the recent progress of our large-scale project. 3 years have passed since we began working on this project. At present, we have digitalized a total of 78,000 images. These images will be made publicly available via an online database known as the Database of Pre-Modern Japanese Works. Now, let me give you a brief introduction to this database of pre-modern Japanese works. This is an example of the database we will be launching this April. Please take a look. In order to make the images in this database more accessible, we will make these images available under a Creative Commons license. We must be able to ensure that such results will not be altered as the years pass by. Otherwise, there would be no way of tracking things down. Therefore, we have adopted a DOI system such that each object can be properly registered with Niger. We have prepared a viewer which adopts standards of IIIF in order that our images may be more accessible. Not only will Niger make our images available using these standards, but we will encourage our institutions to do the same. Last year, it was recommended that we collaborated with Shiny Books. Negotiations in that direction are currently going along very smoothly. We are also considering possible collaboration with Japan Knowledge. Niger faces one problem. While we have many digitalized images, not all of the original material from which these images were copied belongs to us. Before making these images publicly available, therefore, we must get permission from the various foreign universities and libraries. This will take some time. Moreover, we lack the necessary manpower with which to complete the database of this size and functionality. It is likely that when the database is first made available, it may contain a number of shortcomings and may be somewhat difficult to use. This is inevitable under the current circumstances. Any advice you might have in the future regarding our database would be greatly appreciated. Now, let me share with you our progress in regard to our collaboration with the Center for Open Data in the Humanities, CODH. As a means of lessening the burden of our server, we have collaborated with CODH and formatted a portion of our content into downloadable data set. Niger has decided to make all its own images publicly available in the form of open data. These images which have already been properly prepared, that is, those images to which have been appended the relevant bibliographical information, will be made available through CODH as open data. Research into digital recognition software for calligraphic characters is moving steadily along. 400,000 characters have been included in the publicly available stock of machine-readable characters. This is an image made available through CODH. You may take a look for yourselves when you have some free time. We'll be encouraging other institutions to make their images available in just the same way. Next, let me briefly introduce the three of our collaborative research projects. Starting sometime during the next fiscal year, which in Japan begins in April, NIDER will be launching an online journal dedicated to the theme of borders. This will be primarily an English language journal aimed at encouraging interdisciplinary research relating to all aspects of Japanese culture. It will bring together the work of both Japanese and foreign scholars in hopes of fostering a common ground for all interested researchers. The Union Catalogue of Early Japanese Books in Europe, compiled by Dr. Peter Koenig, is partially loaded onto the NIDER website. We hope to add to those works currently stored in Asia and North America. In short, bibliographical information for books stored outside of Japan should be made available through NIDER in the future. This project will not be possible, however, without your help. Please do share with us any relevant information you might have. Our goal is to make the various images contained pre-modern Japanese works easy to search. What I would like to introduce to you now is an example of work being done in order to help searches of manga illustrations. This may be applied to images in pre-modern works. What do you think? Isn't this clever? I hope to be able to share with you more interesting developments in this area at a future date. Until then, we would greatly appreciate your support and advice. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for all listening so patiently to my poor English. Thank you.